Just because it's true doesn't mean it's not a joke.
Top 5 things not to say to another human. Chill, it's just a joke.
Yeah.
Hello. Ow, cat. My hand.
Damn.
Okay.
Hello, cat.
Hello,
Hello,
cat.
Owl Cat.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're back for Quantum Redliners, numero 5. Be the 5th session
Cinco de Quattro.
on our group of intrepid, mostly young adventurers as they plot their course through the stars. Where we last left off, our group had finished their business in Laventia and traveled back to the center of the Pact World system, known as Absalom Station, the incredibly large space station that orbits in the place of the former planet Galarian. The group, upon returning there, part ways with their associate Vertex, who they had been working with up to this point, and he gave them an offer to meet them at his place of business to discuss potentially working together on other jobs. The group then decides to go and see about talking to the android known as Vagrant, the individual that they were told to contact from their contact that was in the Vice prison. After discussing matters of payment about that with him, Vagrant gave them another job to investigate rumors of shady underdealings going on with the Alcatrazian conglomerate back on the planet of Vertices, the headquarters of the Alcatrazian conglomerate being located there in the line. So, after that time, the party then spends a little bit of time shopping around and investigating into some personal matters, and ultimately decided to start heading towards the hangar where the Intimidator ship is docked to begin making their way to the planet Vertices. And that is where we last left off. So you all find yourselves at Absalom Station, walking towards the Intimidator. You are deep in one of the hangars. The sounds of various spaceships taking off, leaving, coming back, landing, other crews running around. You smell of jet engines and almost arcane dust smell is filling the environment around you, mixed with the various lubricants and fluids used to operate these starships, as well as an overwhelming presence of just a sheer incredible volume of people in this hangar. That is where you find yourselves. What do you do?
Is there a cat cafe?
Is there a
underground
what?
internet?
Is there a cat cafe in the hangar?
Cafe, of course, Connor.
We're starting early, huh?
We're starting yeah.
Connor, just answer the question. Is there a cat cafe in the hangar?
Hold on, let me roll for it.
Oh, you're rolling? Just say no.
Hell yeah. Hey, don't tell him how to DM.
No, yeah.
This is called true bravery.
He's a grown-ass man. He can make his own mistakes.
Exactly.
You are not sure if there is a cat cafe in Absalom Station.
Minjin, I am not sure if there is cat cafe in this hangar, but we should probably spend some time looking for one, huh? Because it seems like appropriate time.
Why?
Yeah.
What did I do
We might
to
as
you?
well. We might as well go look. I mean, it would make a nice place to plan.
Daryl's gonna tinker with this shit.
Okay.
While the rest of the party kind of decides what's going on, just because it's the first time he spent some love and time with it since it's got its new upgrade.
Love
Yeah.
God.
So we're making a plan for our next mission, right? We have to like sneak into this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got the fake IDs.
Yeah,
That we
might
don't
not
need.
Yeah.
That we don't need at all. Remember,
I mean,
Rekka, you do have like a little disguise thing that I gave you.
they are good. It's good to have. It's good.
Yeah,
to
I
have
think I can.
backup
I think I can just shop at a Space Walmart now with this.
Yes, since you can't go back.
Oh, I can sure go back. I ain't got no shame.
uh,
Did you have
yeah,
sex in
this
Space
is true.
Walmart? Did you?
No, no, I
What,
don't.
what?
I don't mean not that I know of.
That is a very personal
don't.
question to ask someone.
I mean, like with Dale, is it personal? Is it?
Dale has his own systems of privacy. Yes, Dale?
Oh God.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I think we're all just adjusting to being together in this prolonged period. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not really used to being around people so much, so this is kind of toes getting stepped on, I think, is normal.
I'll point to Dale.
There
I
are
point to
lots of
Dale. That's normal. That's normal.
Please.
I am.
Hey man,
As far as I know.
Hey,
I ain't been nothing but nice to you. Why are you coming out and attacking me like that?
I mean, the system has a variety of people and cultures and races, and I mean, I haven't experienced even a quarter of it, so it could be normal.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. I've only been up and walking for 2 years. Maybe it's my bitch ass that's been the fucking wrong.
Yeah, you don't even know who you are. I don't want to hear it from you, buddy.
Oh my
You look
God.
like you look like you're pushing your own problems onto other people. When really, you know, maybe we need to reflect on them and
Yep.
do a little bit better. You know, do you need someone to talk to, bud?
I am also a registered psychiatrist.
Are
in
you?
certain sectors. Listen, listen, I'm all I'm asking for is a back alley license.
True.
In certain
That is true.
Unexpected
I'm not licensed,
right?
but I could be an ear and a shoulder if you need it, friend.
Hey, like, I'm just good. I'm about to pull my fucking gun, literally, and fucking say that. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Just
Hey,
shut the fuck up.
hey, let's not point no
Oh,
guns around here.
I am offering my help, my services to you.
Shut the fuck up.
What is this madness?
Dr. Sada, you got a sedative on you? We might need to give him a chill pill, brother.
I think
Come on, brother, take the blue
ECOs
pill.
I think ECO brandishing his weapon was more of a performative art than implied.
Yeah, I'm not about to fucking kill you.
I mean, yeah, but
Alright.
like if you point a gun at your friend and you're like, "Oh, I'm just joshing," but
Technically, it's my arm that
Oh
turned
my
into.
God.
There you go.
Hey man, with powerful arms comes powerful responsibility, and you got to
Yeah.
bear that weight. You know.
yeah, if
Misfires
Mega Man,
happen all the time.
if Mega Man started pointing his gun arm in my face, it would still not be chill. Just so that's clear. Kind of, you point that somewhere else.
Anyway, we ready to go knock down this house, or what are we going? Sneaking?
Oh,
We have
yes,
to go to Verses, right?
I do believe so. I do believe. Unless the great Lord himself says, "Hell no, you're wrong. You weren't paying
The
attention."
mission, the details you got were he wanted you to investigate the Alcatrazian conglomerate on Verces.
Mhm.
On Xerxes.
Verces. I'm not sure how you're supposed to.
Verses.
Verses.
I mean, that's all I'm. That's how I'm saying it. I don't know if it's
I
right.
think
Or
I'll
not.
just say Verces.
Yeah.
That was all that he told you was that go look into them.
We will perhaps have to do some information gathering when we get to Verces. We could arrive, do some investigating of like how we could get in, and then go from there. Is what I was thinking. Unless someone has another plan.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty.
agree. Let's
I'm
play
pretty
it
much.
by ear.
I mean,
you
yeah, I
don't
was
have
under the
bad
impression.
ears, do you?
You know, go there, do some recon, and then make plan.
I would only ask that we try to exercise more caution and discretion than we normally do.
Yes.
Because if I'm remembering correctly, the man that Dr. Seda here was speaking to in the Vice also had a similar assignment, and he wound up there, and so.
Yes.
Yes, that is a fair point.
That is why we have. I mean, that is why we have
The fake IDs?
identification, alternative identification.
Alternative.
All right. So the plan is you guys are just trying to start making your way back to the ship.
Is there anything anybody would like to do while we're here on Absalom?
I could maybe do some kind of information gathering before we head over there. But that's, I mean, that's all I can think to do here before we leave.
I mean, if you would like to do that, we can certainly do.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll do that because I don't think I did that before.
Yeah. What kind of information are you looking for?
So I don't think that we know exactly where the Alcatraxian conglomerate is on Verces, because it's like a big city planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a lot of places that they could be. So like where
Trying to narrow
exactly-
down where their headquarters might be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is information that you can easily get from the extranet at Absalom Station.
Cool.
So it's and you look into it, and there are a couple like main facilities that they have there on Verces, just scattered throughout the ring, on the planet.
Mhm.
So there's there's the main like office building, the main shipping warehouse for the planet itself, one of the main dispatch harbors as well, just kind of what you can get the location of either of these, just depending on which one you think you guys would be most interested in.
So there's the warehouse and a dispatch harbor.
There's the warehouse, the main warehouse for the planet, a large dispatch harbor that handles a lot of the freighting to other facilities throughout the Patchworld system, and then the main office building.
Okay. And he wants us to get information about their trading.
He wants you to investigate them and see if you can find anything on them that would kind of like help confirm the suspicions that you guys had gotten from the associate in the prison.
Oh, I wrote down get information about that. So we could probably go.
Well, it's like that's the thing, is that it's the shady dealings is what
Yeah.
the guy in the prison told you, and so
Yeah.
anything
Yeah, because
like
I just read over
corroborate that.
the world. I just read over the world handful. So it's basically like they're putting on this facade that they are honest and hardworking people, but really they got some shady dealings, and we're trying to uncover that. That's the gist.
That's
Yeah.
that's your understanding of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go to Verces. We head to one of these couple locations. How do we pal around? How do you guys want to pal around to try to find this shady stuff? Do we want to try to pay someone off, or sneak into a specific facility, or what's the direct plan of action we want to take?
I was thinking like sneaking into a facility.
Okay, you want to go to the distribution facility? Was that one?
The freighting, yeah, the dispatch harbor sounds like
Yeah.
it could be.
So we can try to pull inside that harbor, and then, accidentally sneak into some places and act like,
Oops.
well, excuse me. Well, Junior won't have to act like he's walking into the wrong place, but he could maybe be a distraction or something while you guys sneak on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and pile into the Intimidator and eat some ass and fly fast and head to that harbor.
In that order.
I mean, it sounds like it.
There's a few things that are going on like simultaneously.
Yeah.
Can you remind me what we know about this corporation?
The Alcatraxian? I think
Yeah.
we just know what's in the world anvil.
Yeah,
That's
I
all.
will read it for you.
They rule
If
the
you would like.
world.
I just
They're
posted it too.
shady.
Okay.
I will read it for you and for
Yeah,
the
they're
chat.
like
I like this music.
Yeah, I did adjust the chat.
It's a good mix.
I might have to turn it up then.
yeah,
I
I
don't
can't
hear
hear
it.
the music anymore. Like there was a session I just stopped hearing it.
Yeah, turn up the music because it's playing for other people, so it's working.
Yeah.
There was just like 2 sessions ago. I just never heard it ever again.
Whoa.
Let's see if I can sound
Alright.
mix with that.
So, for those of you that have not had a chance to check out the World Anvil, I will give you the information that you can readily get from their extranet page. The Alcatraxian Conglomerate. Tradition, ingenuity, prosperity. Several corporations have unique niches that they fill, but none match the convenience of the Alcatraxian Conglomerate. From uniforms and supplies for the stewards to everyday items around the house, the Alcatraxian Conglomerate fills the needs of all of the PAT system and beyond. The Alcatraxian Conglomerate has a long and storied history, and it all starts with our founder, Baldwin Alcatraz. Baldwin Alcatraz was born sometime before the Gap in Aspire on Verces. As a young orphan during the events at the Gap, the young Stritz saw many of the problems facing the common folk every day. Stritz being a race, it's a race in Starfinder. Upon hitting working age, Baldwin took a job at a local Abaddar Corp mart, spending several hours of his shifts learning how to assemble various parts of spaceships, weapons, and hybrid Magitet technology. Baldwin saw how he could improve the basic items used by all peoples to have them solve their problems. At the young age of 15, Baldwin quit his job at Abaddar Corp and opened his first repair and design shop, Valmart. Being wildly successful, Baldwin grew his small store in Verces into a large chain that stretched throughout the PAT system and beyond. After establishing himself as a successful business tycoon, Baldwin began expanding his financial empire into experimental research and starship design. These smart moves allowed Baldwin to fully establish his former small market as the now multi-trillion credit entity we now call the Alcatraxian Conglomerate. In the year 70 AG, Baldwin passed the business on to his daughter, and still to this day, the ownership of the conglomerate is passed down throughout the family. Today, the Alcatraxian Conglomerate has continued to honor the values instilled by Baldwin since its inception. The company is currently ran by the twins of Forite and Zedna Alcatraz. Their dedication to the ideals of tradition, ingenuity, and prosperity are sure to lead the conglomerate into massive success beyond the stars. Where others try to shortcut their way, the Alcatraxian Conglomerate is committed to providing the best product imaginable. The Alcatraxian Conglomerate. Tradition, ingenuity, prosperity.
This is just. I imagine now that this is like a commercial that we're like on the TV as
The final line is Alcatraxian Conglomerate mission statement pulled from site on Infosphere on 15th day of net 317 AG. So this is like
Wow.
their front like their ad that they would have on their website.
I love training videos. No, I will not whitelist this website.
Yeah, please disable ad blocker. We rely on ads to survive, please.
We allow on the ad revenue to be able to keep our shut the fuck up. No, hell no.
Hell no. Yeah. So that is the info that you guys have on the Alcatraxian Conglomerate.
Yeah, so I say we head to the harbor and we'll see what's going on.
Sounds good.
I'm just itching to go.
All right, everybody
Yeah,
pile
it's
in.
good with me as well.
All right, as you all begin stepping into the Intimidator, stepping over various items that had been left on the last part of your journey or any other things there. You lot begin settling in for the long flight. Looking at the infosphere, the harbor is going to be located on a Vertices line city known as Alba. Near the darker side of the planet. The planet Vertices itself is a planet that is tidally locked, meaning it does not have a day and night cycle. Instead, there is a dark side and a light side of the planet. The light side covered in scorching deserts, extreme heat, and various violent creatures. And the dark side being extreme cold, extreme winter, and more very dangerous, violent creatures. So most of the society that has formed on Verces has been on what is known as the ring, which is the ring of the planet that has a temperate climate.
Like the equator, essentially.
Essentially, yes. This city, Alba, would take you to a city that is on the side of the ring that is closer to the dark side of the planet. Now, with that being said, go ahead.
I was gonna double check what you were saying. So Alda is where the dispatch harbor is.
There
Is what you were saying, or no?
Yeah, the planet is where the dispatch. That city, Alba, is where the dispatch harbor is.
Yes. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that's right. With that, you all begin piling in. Looking at that, you know that it could take up to a week to travel to Verces through the drift. So, if you want to re-up on ammo or supplies or fuel or anything, I do suggest doing it now.
Okay.
Let's see.
I will make sure I have ammo.
You guys were on the wrong screen. That's my bad. There we go.
Oh, it's all good.
How
We weren't doing
dare.
much with it.
I have ammo. Do we need to spend money for rations for in-flight?
Yeah, I would say you probably spend, I don't know, like, maybe like 50 credits.
Per person?
80.
Yeah, per person for the whole journey.
Okay, so everybody spend 50.
Hog champ.
What if
Hey,
I'm
then-
broke?
How about fuel?
Minjin's gonna go to
For
Anya.
fuel, you can, for the drift engine, it doesn't really use fuel. Like
Right.
that'd be more like if you had any like propulsion weapons on the ship that used flames or anything like that.
Minjin's gonna go up to Anya and just be like, hey, can I ask you a favor?
Yes.
So
Oh, it's
I
starting.
forgot.
Rations? Did you forget rations?
Yes, I'm broke. I spent all my money on the new armor.
Ah, I
It-
see. Well,
yeah.
I have plenty for both. Makes even 100 for rations.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
No problem.
I can pay you back.
I do not want you to starve.
Me either. Thanks.
So once everybody kind of got all the stuff they needed, starts heading on the ships, Dale kind of turns around in the captain's seat and goes, "All right, buds. Well, if we're going to continue to use the Intimidator collectively, I mean, you can see we're all kind of packed in here. Sooner or later, we're probably going to have to make some upgrades here. I mean, I'm comfortable, but I can tell y'all aren't. So you don't got to do it now, but just keep in mind saving. We probably need to collectively save up some cash from time to time if we want to be a contender on some of these missions. You understand?"
I understand.
Makes
What
sense.
are we looking at?
Well, I mean, a proper crew quarters would be a good start.
Oh, I was.
No,
I didn't know what you were asking.
No, I mean, I guess money-wise, what are we looking at? For
Well,
saving up for
Here, how about I look up some stuff while we're flying, and then maybe I can fill you guys in. I think we should be fine now, but you know, as we get bigger and stronger, and if these missions get more dangerous, I mean, this is just a smuggling ship, right? It's meant to go real fast and do one thing, which is navigate around the planet and drop off some hooch. So if we're in any threats of getting fired at, you know, we can just do better than what we got. Always can.
This is entirely reasonable.
Anyway, just keep that in the back of your mind. I'll look up some stuff while we're going. We got about a week.
It could take up to a week.
Yeah, that too.
Word.
All right. Well, with the debt that Minjin has put himself in and the discussion on...
Yeah, Anya writes down an amount in like this little black book that she has, and she puts it away.
And the discussion about potentially upgrading the ship, it sounds like you guys are ready to take off. So with that, Dale, you flip the switches, activate the engines, and begin preparing to take off from Absalom Station as the ship lets out this vroom, 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 as the engines begin vibrating and the sound of the engines begin to resonate and hum with other systems of the ship. You lot take off from your spot in the hangar.
Yeah, we poke in the coordinates from Miss Anya and
You cut out real bad.
You did cut out real bad.
Oh, he did. God.
Man, earlier y'all could hear me put down my phone, and now I'm cutting out screaming. I don't understand. Yeah, he was just like, time putting the coordinates from Anya, and then go hold on to your buttholes, and he hits the big red button.
After you guys get a safe distance away from the ship, you shut off all the other systems except for the drift engine to charge it up, and Dale slams down the red button, and you lot fire off into the drift. Now, let me roll for how long this is going to take you. Okay, so this would be...
That's a nice sound.
Yeah.
The sound of rolling dice.
Yeah. Alright, so... as you're going to be traveling through the drift, you are going to have some downtime. So there is, if there's anything that you wanted to do to prepare, you would certainly have time to do that, provided you have the resources on the ship right now.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys would like to do for that?
I've been looking up how to craft things. I'm gonna try to make, just for the sake of us trying to do it in a session, I'm gonna try to make a poison.
Okay.
Afflictions on page 414.
And I believe you're able to just do that from your bio lab, right?
Yeah, that counts as crafting tools, essentially.
Okay.
And then I roll... in my case, I get to roll life science.
Yeah.
So
you guys, during part of the journey, you see Seda is now kind of hunched over one of the desks in the crew quarters, fiddling with some various vials that he has on his bio lab, and the sounds of glass clinking on glass. Oh, that's an easy chat for you.
Random cat shrieking.
Yeah, some strange sounds. A weird burning smell at one point. Yeah, you would easily be able to make the poison with a roll like that.
Poison for Cusco.
Poison for Trustro.
Poison Cusco.
Trustro's poison.
Sorry.
Trustro's poison.
I'm gonna roll a random poison, if that's okay with you.
That's totally fine.
Alright, because I don't know what else to do, because next time I'll know what I want. For now, I'll just do random, because I imagine maybe this
say
is...
that Dr. Sada's just like fiddling around.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
he's just trying to see what
he's making.
He's just trying to see what's happening.
Make poisons.
Yeah, he's just trying to see what's happening.
So
Just
I'll
feeling
roll
frisky
a
playing with
d6
poisons.
for the ability to, so that would be it's a constitution poison.
Woo!
And then the effect is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll roll an imaginary dice.
You roll a d10,
Imaginary.
divide the number by 2.
That's true.
Well, doesn't matter.
Okay. So I got a weakened poison. Weakened constitution poison.
Okay. All right.
And that takes me 4 hours.
Yeah, so you see he's trying to fill him with stuff for a while. You know, a couple people coming and going, some people playing like hollow chess or other things, reading information on the infosphere that you have saved onto your ship, and still for several hours you just see Seda plucking away at this until eventually, Seda, you manage to get all of the chemicals combined and distilled into the right portion where you're able to create a poison. You take that poison and have it analyzed via your biolab. Gives you the information on the poison that you created, the Constitution weakened poison for Cusco.
For Cusco, no less.
Oh, I got a dumb thing I'll try.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I want to get some scrap, right?
Okay.
And I want to engineer a fold-down cup holder for Jimothy to hold my hooch on the go.
Okay. This would be an engineering check. Wanted to do that. Why do I not see you on this list? Am I Tracy? Oh, you're right there. That's why I didn't see you. What'd you roll? 24? Yeah, you take some scrap from like some old fried circuits that you aren't really using anymore. On part of the ship. You know, there are several things that you kind of ripped out to reduce the weight of the ship for whenever you're in atmosphere. And so you're able to just find a couple some strap lying around. This does make a mess, and it does take you some time as you're going through, and engineering's like, now make sure you put it on my good side, dear.
Yes, ma'am. Look, I'm gonna build it just like the one in my arm.
Yeah,
I just gotta figure out how it works. Oh god. Maybe I'll have one less hooch today as we try to figure this out.
You see, you always be doing working while you drinking on that hooch. Maybe if you didn't huff up on the hooch so much, it'd be easier to make.
Alright, I'm fine, Mom. Damn hooch, I'm gonna do it, alright?
Or microphone.
I'm done for today. He throws down his wrench. Am I peaking my microphone?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's happening.
Like as soon as your voice like goes up in pitch,
There
just
must be
a little bit,
some knob that you
and
just...
you increase in volume. That's when it goes out.
Yeah, like you start off really well, and then like right when you get into it and it like amps up is when everything just shuts down.
Is it like in your? Is it like in your mouth?
No, it's like a foot away from me. But earlier you heard me put my phone down and said it sounded super loud, and then I was cutting out. I hadn't had these issues in a while, so I don't know what the fuck's happening. I'm sorry, guys.
Put
No, it's
in your microphone.
It
Yeah,
just adds
is it
to the
some settings on
ambiance.
like your gate, like your noise suppression? Is there like a max that
I turned off all of my noise suppression because it wasn't picking up. But we'll talk about this later. If I talk about this, I'm gonna get actually mad in real life.
Yeah.
It's a little segment we call Mic Talk. And now
Yeah.
we're wrapping it up.
Yeah, but so, you know, you hear the couple squabbling in another part of the ship.
It turns into Acatonian Boomhauer slang
Oh,
after a
talk
while.
about that, Dano.
Understands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That all tracks. Nice.
Yeah.
But you see in a couple days he has a nice cup holder.
Yeah. Is there anything else anybody else would like to do to prepare for the
Rekka would
stealth op?
would like. Oh, I'm sorry.
I said to prepare for the stealth op. That
Rekka would actually like to go up to Anya. Anya, can I ask you a favor?
Yeah. Yes.
oh, it's starting.
Your tactical cloak. Could I inspect that? I have an idea for something, but the light refraction is causing more problems than I anticipated.
Well, this is special thing to me. What is it? What is it that you're wanting to do with it?
I just wanted to see how the light refraction worked in the device.
Yes, I can totally show you that. And
Oh, okay.
she'll show you how it works.
Yeah.
So as he's kind of inspecting it, and you can see he's got a little pad that he's taking notes on. So okay.
Just modeling invisible.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. This should really help. And he's just gonna like kind
Are you
of.
planning on also making a similar tech for yourself? He's very handy.
In a way, I don't think the level of light refraction I can recreate to make myself invisible, but I have some ideas that I'm running with, but I don't want to put them out there until they're done.
You don't want to jinx before it's ready. I understand.
What is Jinx?
It is like sometimes you say things and they go bad because you say them. It's like bad luck.
Yeah, it's like you've never heard like,
superstition. Okay.
Jinx,
Yes,
you owe me a Jarvis.
No, this is different, Jinx.
Oh.
It's a different thing.
This
That's
is
like when you
different.
say things at the same time.
So there's multiple forms of Jinx.
People use language.
As you notice, he starts to take notes again.
I mean, Anya will just talk. So, as long as he's writing notes, she'll talk.
Yeah, so that I'm assuming that kind of goes on in its own little tangent for
a
at
while,
least an
yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. The only other thing that Anya would like to do, or that she would be doing in her spare time, it's not really, I don't know how productive it is, but she'd be practicing with her new shurikens. Do
Yeah,
target practice with the shuriken.
throwing them at the wall.
Mhm.
Dale,
Like Minjin, put this ration on your head. Stay very still.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not doing this.
It's joke. It's joke. Come watch me.
I mean, if you're gonna forgive all my debt, but
No, I would not. I would no. It's fine.
okay. What
I
are we
will
doing?
not forget
We're
$50.
going to-
That's how it starts. That's how it fucking starts. You can't let him form a habit.
This is baby debt. 50 credits.
Yeah.
Anya will practice with her shurikens.
Sure. Just
for the
throwing them at various items on the table. Occasionally, everyone in the ship just hears a ting. Every once in a while, then another ting. Then a
What
toot
did-
toot toot.
What did you need me here for?
Something just knocked off.
Oh, you could also do target practice with something. You have like flames, or is that like area effect? Oh no, we should
Yeah,
have flames within ship maybe.
It's just
No,
you hear
no
from the back.
flames on
We
the
have
ship.
limited oxygen in the cabin. Please, no fire.
Yes, no, this is correct.
I guess I can
You should
shoot
have
with
like
the pistol.
backup weapon here. Look, no, I have a knife here.
He kind of like turns it over in
throw
his
knives
hand.
with me. I will throw shuriken. You throw knife.
Oh.
It's always handy to have knife on you for
Oh.
survival.
Okay, I'll
Why
try.
it's survival knife.
That's why they call it the survival knife.
Yes,
Okay.
for shanking.
Wouldn't it just be called the shank then?
No,
No.
Okay.
it is so that you survive and enemies die.
Oh,
It's
okay.
survival knife.
All right, so they get shanked and I survive. Okay,
That's
that
why
makes sense.
it's survival knife.
Yes. Thank you for the background information, Professor.
And now I will teach you how to shank things and throw knives, because I see that you're not familiar.
I'm not.
And during downtime, Anya teaches Minjin how to shank.
So you're telling me that during downtime, Anya and Minjin are spending quality time together?
Yes.
Oh my
I
god.
see.
Wow.
Well,
Colton
Hey.
just wow.
I like that it's like oh yeah, so you're making it like an event like oh they get 30 points on their
on their
Yeah,
friendship
add
card.
it to
On
the
their
friendship
friendship
card.
card,
Add it to the
yeah.
S link. Add it to my confidant rating.
Fucking Fire Emblem.
Just throughout the time, just during downtime on a few of the days, you are just spending.
We start getting bonuses when we stand next to each
Next to
other.
each other.
That's what this game is devolving.
we can start doing like combos, Minjin shanks, and then I throw a shuriken.
Yeah, and so just throughout the time, kind of showing him like thrusts and lunges and swipes.
He keeps bouncing things off the hilt.
Oh my god.
Just knife bouncing around everywhere because he throws it at the wall really hard and just hits the hilt.
Toon, 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 toon. Ow!
It's all about timing. And you must know the weight of the knife.
Yeah. Alright.
I would say that, maybe a couple of them bounce toward Isio's way. And, he throws them back, but he's not really engaged with much anybody.
He's just watching them.
Edge, but with a knife?
No, I mean, like, tosses them back, or hands them back to Minjin when he comes and grabs them, because clearly he's not, But the reason why he's sitting there...
Watching
he's not even really just watching, he's more or less just sitting there, like, arms folded. Kind of just sitting there, eyes closed, actually just thinking about the shit that he just figured out. Mainly about now, like, that there's nuclear androids. Is he a nuclear android? What does it even mean? Before the gap, he's only been like awake for 2 years. Was he made before the gap? In between the gap? What he doesn't. Yeah, like
Anya will see Isio doing this, and she will say, when I am having deep, complex thoughts about who I am and my place in the universe, I like to throw knives. It lets me relax, and it puts it in back of mind, lets it simmer on back. Would you like to throw knives with Minjin and me? It will totally help.
I appreciate the offer, but
I have shurikens.
You know what? That seems sick as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I made a little dummy, and she showed me a dummy made out of rope that she made.
It's very frayed. There are gashes all.
I appreciate
the one that she's been using to teach Minjin how to shank, so it's
it's pretty ratted.
Beat up.
Like waves it around. We could stab Teddy.
Yes, appreciate the offer. Definitely, it goes a long way. Trust me, it's been noted. But given the fact that what we're about to do, this is just something I tend to do anyway, focusing before I actually go on a mission of some sort anyway. But at the same time, this is just a lot, so maybe over time.
Yes, I save meditation for like same day type thing.
Yeah,
but that is valid. I understand.
So yeah, it's I appreciate the offer though.
It's no problem. And then she'll go, Minjin!
Yes?
Here, take Teddy back. Try again.
Okay. And he just immediately wings it into the wall.
Yeah, just team.
After that time, you hear Dale go, Hey, no throwing shit in my ship. Unless we're drinking when we're doing it, buddies.
Oh, God.
He pulls out, Dale shows up with the massive amount of hooch that he pulled from his smuggler's compartment on the floor.
Yeah, and you see he now rides up in the Intimidator, totally laid back, but with some hooch in the new cup holder.
Yeah, riding up on it, your big ass cup holder holding it like a Yeti.
Party time.
And a Bartor Yeti.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, everybody drink up. Let's throw some stars. Do this the right way.
Okay, just one. I have to learn,
Who all drinks the hooch?
Dale.
I know Dale does, but this is an important question.
I think the hooch fucked Anya up last time.
Oh,
So
it's that.
I think she's gonna. I think she might hold back
Damn.
this time.
Yeah, Minjun will pass.
And in an attempt to share a common experience and to maybe even blend in some, Rekka will try to drink.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
I think androids can be affected by.
Yeah, I think we can.
Yeah.
I think we're biological.
Pseudo.
Yeah, we
pseudo-bio.
have biological and mechanical components.
All right, come on, Dr.
Yeah.
Seda. This will turn me into the moon.
Well, I don't usually drink before I work.
Well, I mean, you still have like, to your knowledge, you probably still have like a couple days left of this travel. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought we were coming near to. I thought we were like pre-gaming the fucking mission.
No, we're like halfway through.
I gotcha.
Travel.
Absolutely, I will drink. No
It's party
fucking
time.
question.
So everyone that drinks the hooch, go ahead and make a fortitude saving throw, except for Dale,
Gotcha.
because Dale is tempered.
Tempered's the word. Just say alcoholic. Just call it.
I mean, I wanted to be nice, but
You're never really, out of addiction. You're only in recovery.
yeah, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so quick question.
Mhm.
I have a racial ability that says I get a +2 racial bonus to saving throws against disease, mind-affecting effects, poison, and sleep, unless those are specifically targeted towards constructs. So would this count or not? As far as getting an extra +2.
I had a
It's a mind-affecting substance. I mean.
yeah. Let me, because that would be, it would either be a drug or a poison. I'm not sure which. I would imagine it would be drug.
I think alcohol's
Yeah, I
poison.
don't know. I didn't see it on the.
Really, drugs are poison. I
equipment
feel like
list,
drugs.
alcohol.
Oh no, Starfinder specifies alcohol as an intoxicant.
So it's
Okay.
a drug.
Unlike drugs, intoxicants are usually not addictive, although a GM might rule that a PC who partakes of too much of an intoxicant on a regular basis. I would say you would get the +2, either way.
I don't
think-
understand why you're attacking me here, Connor.
I would say you can get the +2 if you want.
Alright, 15 it is.
Alright, so Seda rolled a 9, Rekka rolled a 15, and those are y'all are the only two, and Dale are the ones partaking of the hooch?
It appears so.
Okay. You both fail.
Sweet.
Y'all are fucking blitzed. You are wasted, my guy. Like, you're in a ship and you feel the waves rocking, but you're in space, so it doesn't make sense. So you just feel yourself swaying back and forth. Your vision is blurry. Your mind is cloudy and hazy. Your lips are loose. Your tongue is swollen. Like,
No.
you are just like, you are severely inebriated from this hooch.
God damn.
Like,
Yes,
I better-
hooch.
Well, I better even out, and Dr. Seda pops a pill.
Oh my god.
Even out. I better
Fortitude
even out.
save with disadvantage.
yeah, make another fort save with disadvantage.
Oh damn.
Unless you know what drug you were taking, or unless you were taking like a specific drug that.
I mean,
Probably not
I
bad.
am taking a drug he's used to, but I don't mind rolling.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say maybe he has to roll to find out if he actually knows what drug he's taking.
Oh yeah, he is
Because
drunk,
he's-
so
yeah.
we could argue that.
Yeah.
argue
Let's
maybe
roll.
he took the wrong pill.
Yeah, let's roll what drug he took, huh? I have my book here.
No, see,
have-
Dr. Seda has a fun mystery bag of pills.
I have 5 medications I can make if we want to say
Yeah,
that.
we'll do that.
with
We'll do
those.
that.
All right, so roll D10.
Well,
So a 3.
I was gonna
1,
say
2,
for him
3.
to roll to
I
see
took
if
it-
he's aware of which one he's taking.
Oh no, he's definitely not aware. He just took a
Oh,
pill.
okay.
Well, that's-
Auto fail.
That's no fun. It's an antitoxin.
Ah,
So you succeed.
so you succeed.
And everyone's
Just
just
saying.
falling out.
I was hoping he'd get so fucked up he'd think I'd be the moon. This is disappointing.
Aw.
I'll have to try again
So
later.
you take
Yeah.
the drugs and it kind of like
Keep
makes your head less
trying.
hazy.
Yeah, I was
you're
gonna
still,
say almost every.
You're still lacking
Sorry, go
core. You're still lacking like a lot of core motor function control.
You still
Yeah.
drunk.
But yeah, you're still drunk, but you're not like drunk.
Yeah.
You'll remember tomorrow.
It's like the man. It's the point of drunk where you're like, man, I know I shouldn't get behind a vehicle.
Yeah.
me after one drink. I know I should drive.
Yeah, you take that, and you're in this really weird place where it's like the hooch is extremely strong and like a downer, but this thing is like kind of bringing you up as an upper, so it's like you're almost like anxious, like in this really weird in between space where it's like you're clearly the most cognizant person here that had the hooch, but you're also clearly not cognizant enough as the other three members of the party. And then you were gonna say something, or
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say the chances of me getting a fun result was very low. Everything I do is like this cures this effect. This cures this effect.
Right.
Except for sedatives.
That would have been a good one. You did
Yeah.
pass out.
Get that chemical cocktail going.
Yeah, the fucking nightmare of the human body.
Satan's like, oh, I've drank too much. I should take some antitoxin, and then he passes out immediately.
Yeah, immediately, just face first.
Yeah,
Throws-
you
throws
hear the
out,
ringing of the
starts
hit on the
choking.
metal hole.
I want, and so you guys are now inebriated, throwing the weapons, right?
Yeah, we were. I mean, that's one of the reasons why Anya decided to not drink. It's
Yeah.
just like, if we're gonna be
With
throwing
that, everyone
stars
that's throwing weapons that's inebriated, make an attack roll.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Wait, say that one more time.
Everyone that's inebriated, make an attack roll.
So 1d20 plus dex.
Anya's gonna
1d20
get
plus dex
under
plus
some-
base attack bonus.
Anya's gonna do some half cover.
Just trying to duck behind one of the tables.
Yeah,
So
she's
was
ready.
Minjun.
We have popcorn.
And then Red.
Come on, guys. This ain't my first time.
So it's 1d20 plus base attack plus dex.
Yes.
Let's see, my dex is +3. Where's my base attack? It's +1, so 17.
17. Okay. You guys are out there. Woo! Luckily, thankfully, it's like drunk people in darts. Somehow you guys are able to
Well, they have a target.
are
They have
able to
their
manage to
ready.
not hurt anyone else throwing these weapons. And you know, throwing them in, some of them hit the target, some of them hit around the target. One of them just like throw it like straight up and it like gets stuck in the ceiling. But you guys don't hurt anyone doing
I
this.
told you I get better the more I drink.
And this is why it's okay to be a little intoxicated when you throw stars, because everything ends up all right. This is the moral.
And this is the moral. All right. Everyone, go ahead and make a reflex saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Including-
I didn't mean to. Okay.
Everyone that's
Sorry,
inebriated,
Matt.
make it with a -4.
Whoa.
Okay.
4?
Okay, so I
What did we do?
accidentally added in the constructed +2, so it's really a 20, so -4, so I have 16.
Does Jimothy also need to make it?
No, just Jimothy flies. Right?
Oh my god.
So what am I clicking on?
Reflex save. Ooh, that's a nat 1, my guy.
I got 20.
I think everyone actually. Oh no, Seda does fail. Seda and
Whoa.
ECO, you guys all of a sudden feel this sharp. Everyone feels this, but you guys feel it especially as it surprises you, and a bolt of lightning strikes the ship that you guys are on.
Oh my god.
What the hell in my
And
shit?
the force of it knocks both ECO and Seda to the floor.
Uh-oh.
You guys are knocked down.
I'm gonna go see what's
Yeah, I'm gonna go run to the helm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You run to the helm, and you see now that you are flying through a drift storm.
Oh, no.
There is extreme energy being manipulated in this area as various bolts of lightning are striking out various other debris that's flying throughout the drift. Let me pause this. There we go. As now you see various other items, being evaporated by this lightning storm. Your ship able to withstand the strike, and then another strike immediately strikes your ship.
Have I been in these drift storms before?
You have not personally been in one. You are familiar with them.
Okay.
You would be familiar with them. But
I would be doing whatever I know to do at the moment.
Yeah, so you would jump to the helm, and you can make a piloting check.
Yeah.
So
with a -4.
Before Dale and all of them start moving out to do things, like the hits happen, and Rek is kind of like stumbling around a little bit, and he's gonna look up at everyone. And it's like, is this normal for being drunk?
Hell yeah, brother! Ooh, that's bad.
This is special circumstance.
There's a 10. Yeah.
Dale is piloting us through a thunderstorm.
I rolled a 3.
Thunderstorm. Thunder in space. Like,
Really,
you can
the
see him like
space-
trying to
space
understand.
storm. Anya doesn't really know what's going on either.
You desperately trying to pilot this ship, but unable to really have a good grasp of your sense of direction here in the amorphous drift, combined with the effects of the hooch on your mind. You actually try to bank at one point, and a bolt of lightning strikes a crucial system on the starship.
Bruh.
Alright, so at that point, I'll go, alright, someone come help me. We gotta go fix some shit.
So you would have to go investigate to see what was damaged.
Would it be okay?
Yeah, so I have a...
So, do you want to go do the engineering with someone's help while someone else pilots?
Or I mean, I definitely, I think I have
engineering.
I mean, I think, just because my class, I think I have the highest engineering and piloting, but I don't think we have any other pilots. So I can say in the pilot if two of y'all want to go.
I have piloting.
I do as well, and engineering.
Yeah.
I have a +6 to piloting.
Okay. I mean, I have like a +11.
I have +9.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I have too. Is
+9.
But
Okay.
however it is you want to divvy things up, if you think.
But I also have a +5 to engineering, so whichever one probably would be better at this point.
All right. I'll go. I'll hold down up here. Anya and Raka, y'all go figure out what happened.
Okay.
I'm gonna go head down to engineering.
Okay. So Anya.
I'll say.
Down to engineering.
Yeah. What's your name? ECO. You can come hop in this co-pilot seat. I don't know if you can help, but honestly, I could just use a friend.
I'm lonely.
Hey.
I'm lonely up here by
Hey.
myself.
Yes.
On one condition.
Oh my god.
One condition.
If you get a kiss.
No, we speak pure. We speak pure Akatonian. While we're in this
And you go see your ass and got in this scene. I swear, I got home on man.
Hey, me. It's like, yeah. He's speaking in his accent. I'm just like, yup.
Yeah, just a.
Good.
Yes, sir.
As he takes a sip from a can that has like an old building on the side.
So you two are piloting.
I'm yelling at everybody. I definitely have Hooch in my arm cup holder that I'm drinking from.
Making okay. So with that, everyone else is going to investigate the ship to see what was damaged.
Damage. Yep.
Yes.
Investigating the damage.
All right. So everyone that is running around the ship. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I guess I was running to the science officer thing to see if I could figure out what happened.
Do some
I guess
science
like in
officer
the vicinity.
Let me look at the actual
Yeah,
Intimidator character sheet. I don't know if he has.
Don't
that.
think we have that.
We don't have scanners on our ship.
You have like other ship scanners, and you don't have like a science officer quarter. You could go to the computer and try to ascertain that if you
Right.
wanted to do
Do
that.
shields.
It does say, like, on the scan thing, like it says your ship needs a scanner. But otherwise you are just using a computer, I guess.
Well, no. So the ship has sensors.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I
that
have
sensors
a
are
basic medium range sensor, but that's just to see like other ships and objects outside of our ship.
There's
It has its
You
own,
can
like,
use the computer to investigate the damage.
That's what I was trying to do, I guess.
Yeah. If you wanted to do that, that would be a computer check. So if you wanted to do that, make a computer's check, and then everyone that's going to look the other way, make a... Ooh, what roll do I want you guys to make? Ooh. We'll say perception. Everyone else made a perception, because you're trying to find the source of the damage.
Okay.
Is that me and Anya as well?
Yeah, because you guys are both doing that.
Okay.
Oof.
Don't see shit.
Oof, minion.
Damn.
Minion.
Damn.
Oof.
I got a
I don't
12.
even know what I got.
Hey, Rekka, no, you did great. You got a 26. You got the
Oh,
nat
hell yeah, nat
That's
20.
freaking good.
dude.
Minjin and Anya, you guys don't deal much in technical stuff.
You
a
mean
lot-
Like the duct tape ship that we're in.
Yeah, you guys don't deal.
I bring you into the pleasure of my ship, and this is how you treat me.
And
Hey,
so
Anya didn't
you're
say
really
that.
unable to find that. We'll say, Seda, you're looking at the computer system, and with the 25, you're able to ascertain that it's like there's something that happened with the. You look at it, and it's something with the drift engine itself.
Oh no.
There was some signal on the information pane that you were looking at, and it's almost like the drift engine is not receiving power, or something is happening.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Do we have a
You gotta
way
hit that
to...
knuckle. Oh no.
This might be a dumb question. Do we have like a way to communicate like cross ship?
I
Is
think
it easy to-
ships have a like a comm system, like you can.
Yeah. Okay.
Rekka, around that time, you running by, you do smell some burning thing as you look by the entrance to like the propulsion area of the ship is there is some smoke coming up from the billowing of the floor for that.
You're saying that I saw that?
Yes.
Or okay.
So I communicate instantly what I know about the drift engine. Over the
Yeah, I see a problem too, as he's just staring at the smoke, and kind of like turns to get Anya and Minjin's attention to guide their attention over towards it. As he turns.
That's happening. ECO and Dale.
Uh-oh.
I want you
Uh-oh.
both to make piloting checks. Dale,
Romance
I want you to
saves.
make it with a -4.
Because you're smooch.
Can I have him give me advantage, or give me like a +4,
With a
or are we each?
If he is co-piloting for you,
Mhm.
you should choose to either have him give you a +2,
Or he rolls as well.
or he rolls as well.
All right. So how do you want to do this?
You have a +6. I mean, we can both roll. Like, I think that would come out to
Yeah. All right. That'll work. Let's do it.
-4.
Oh, I don't have a -4, right? I didn't drink.
No,
right?
you don't have a -4. Just Dale.
Finally, a good roll.
Man.
Dang, boy!
Good job.
You guys are piloting. Look at this, and as you're flying, ECO, you see that there's this large chunk of debris coming straight for the cockpit as you're flying at this high speed, and you are able to tell Dale, we need to, and Actitonian, Dale, we need to talk about Dano, readjust thruster speed to port. Dale, able to somehow coherently understand that, kind of in his element now, sitting at the pilot seat, is able to wait until ECO, fiddling on the control console, diverts the power appropriately, and you're able to just barely avoid scraping against this large piece of debris.
Nice.
Hey man, my brain doesn't work fast when we go at the beginning.
But the brain won't be working for that. Hold on. Look at that shit. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, Minjin, Anya, Rekka.
Yeah, so Rekka kind of turns to them, and he's been like processing this alcohol, so he's getting better. But as he turns, he sees multiple forms of both of them, and he's gonna start to say something. He's gonna stop. He goes, "Make a note of that." And he's gonna go, "Everybody," and he's gonna kind of point in the general direction of the smoke to show them.
Yeah. Anya gets on it. She's over at the smoke.
So you guys are gonna go and walk into the little corridor and then climb down the ladder to get to the lower level of the ship. Around the same time, Seda, you see an alert pop up on the computer screen. Fire detected in a thruster bay.
Uh-oh.
It's on fire in the thruster bay.
You're not even gonna hear through the comms. You're just gonna hear it echoing through the corridors of the spaceship. We see it.
You guys climbing down. You guys climb down, and looking now at this, you see the ship design itself. For most ships, you have the main thrusters, which you use to pilot sub-light speed. And then off in another corner, you have the actual drift engine itself, kind of in its own little side room. You see now that there is a fire that has presumably originated near the drift engine, and it's beginning to spread towards the thrusters. Around this time, it is making its way towards some of the other systems that kind of regulate thruster speed.
Oh fuck! Get the fire extinguisher.
Where is the fire extinguisher?
You would be able to find the fire extinguisher.
Okay, I grab the fire extinguisher.
Yeah. Make a.
Does it have a big like piece of tape on it in markers written the no fun can?
No, it's just an empty fire extinguisher. You just never changed it. Got him.
Pressure 0.
Yeah. As you didn't sprain your way towards the fire, making it down, I want our pilots to go ahead and make another piloting check.
You got it, Chief.
All right.
So I know that they're doing that, and it's not our turn. But when it comes back to our turn, I would like. I was just gonna say that I would like to make an attempt to divert power enough to, if it's an electrical fire, not make it worse. But y'all do your thing.
Yeah. We'll come to that here in a second.
Yeah. I don't mean to jump in.
You guys are piloting this. Unfortunately, ECO, in the thing of this, you see, looking out, you see like the drift surrounding you is beginning to crack and break, almost like panes of glass shattering around you. You see these spider web cracks coming around you. Dale, you can only imagine that this is you leaving the drift suddenly. ECO, you see this, distracted by it, do not see a piece of debris roughly the size of a monster truck tire slam into the side of the ship. And everyone on the lower deck, I need you guys to make reflex saving throws.
Alright.
Rekka,
-4?
-4.
Nice. Okay, so reflex. Take that off.
Theta, we'll say that you're able to stay standing because you're trying to like brace up against
Ooh,
the
buddy.
computer console,
Like, hold
Let's
on.
go.
which is why you don't have to roll. Minjin and Rekka.
Rekka's getting tipsy.
Anya, you see you kind
Everybody
of
in our club getting tipped.
are like kind of getting a little wobbly, but you managed to like brace yourself just in time by like holding the fire extinguisher and keeping yourself on your knees. Minjin and Rekka, you both actually are caught off guard because you're kind of out in the open, not near any railing. Minjin, you fall over first. Rekka, in his stupor, does fall over you and kind of tumbles forward and catches a little bit of himself in the fire. And you're going to take...
Yo.
Uh-oh. Could I try to grab him before he falls?
no, you spent your turn stabilizing yourself. You're going to take 4 fire damage.
Okay, so does that go against stamina, right?
Yeah, that goes against stamina.
Okay, just trying to make sure I remembered the operation correctly.
Mhm.
All right.
We should be.
Ooh, okay, that's not good.
Anya, put it out.
I spray the fire.
All right, spray the fire off of Rekka's pant leg.
Your pants are on fire, Rekka.
Liar, liar. Seda, what would you like to do now at this time?
We've scanned for the fire.
So it's like you can go help them with piloting. You can stay here and like monitor the systems on the ship. You could go down and help them with engineering, or you could go try to do something else if you'd like.
Just so we have sort of people in different sections of the ship. I suppose I'll help the pilots.
Okay. So you will go and you see you trying to like prop up against the 2 chairs, and you see them kind of talking about in this auditorium.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Seemed like they got it handled.
So we will come back to play next time. We need to make another piloting check. Rekka, you putting out the few smoldering embers left on your pant. Let's stand up, and I believe you said you were going to try to divert power as.
Yeah, I was going to see if there was a way for me to try to limit the amount of electricity going in the area that the fire is originating from. So if it's like an electrical fire, it's not having as much fuel type of thing.
Okay. Yeah, so you go to the nearby panel. That would be an engineering check for you. This would be...
-4?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Okay, not bad,
Yeah,
not bad.
decent enough. You're able to... And looking at it now, it's not so much that there's... The engine itself is what's on fire. The engine itself, looking at it, you see there's not really any power being sent to the engine right now, currently. The damage sort of severed that connection. It's more so the other systems surrounding the drift engine are the ones that are still receiving power. So if you wanted to, you could divert those to other aspects. You could divert it to shields, weapons, thrusters.
Definitely not going to divert it to thrusters. If I can, I would like to divert it to shields in case we hit anything.
Yeah. And we'll say, too, with that piece of debris, the ship did take some damage to the shields. So, with that...
So it's gonna bring down our shield.
I have the thing up if you want me to take off some points.
No, I can do it right now.
Okay.
It would be 3 damage to the port.
Okay.
3 damage to port.
So that would
Okay,
destroy...
so-
That would break the...
Yeah, we have no more port shields.
no more port shields.
I changed it.
Okay.
I have the thing up.
Cool. With that, Anya and Minjin standing up again. You guys see Anya now stabilizing herself, putting back out more of the fire. Fire has been reduced to this point that you can kind of see that there's enough room for you if you wanted to try to like leap through to get into the room where the fire is originating.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, he's gonna try. You can grab a fire extinguisher.
Cool. Let me go ahead. Get a roll from your bid man.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Let's see an acrobatics check.
I like it when you call him Big Pop.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh, I think it's trained only.
Oh, it is trained only. You're right. Then we'll call this a.
I thought am I jumping through something?
Wait, acrobatics is trained only?
What it looks like.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
No,
it
it's
doesn't
not.
have
It
I
just has an
can't.
armor check penalty.
Oh, it
It's-
has an
yeah,
armor
yeah,
check
okay.
penalty.
It's
Okay,
the
okay.
little cross shape that's
Yeah,
trained
that's
on.
right.
I
For
was
some
about
reason, I
to
thought I was
say,
thinking
I
that's.
can't do no acrobatics.
For some
in
reason,
real
I was
life.
thinking that's what you call it. Class.
Astrid.
Acrobatics.
Yes,
You are
please.
able to kind of leap through the fire, manage to just barely avoid singeing some of the back fur. As you're now in the raging inferno room where the drift engine is, you see the fire kind of originating at the actual like connector that connects the drift engine to the rest of the ship. You would very easily be able to put out the fire at that point.
Oh, that's bad. When was the last time you cleaned any of this stuff?
You say that over comms?
Purposefully goes to the comms button to communicate this. To
Yeah.
you.
Hey man, before y'all got here, it was just me. And quite frankly, I didn't listen to Jimothy. Hey Jimothy, you wanna grab me some?
I told you should have cleaned this shit years ago. But no, you
I-
never listen to me.
I don't mind tripping and you float. What's the problem?
It's not about food. I always said, what if we had guests?
It's about the meds.
Oh, is that what
It's about the
What if
mess.
we
Let's
had
go,
guests?
baby.
A high dust environment is very flammable.
It
All
turns
right,
out-
hindsight's
You
2020.
always do this. I always tell you what you should do, and you don't listen, and then it comes
Timothy, get
back.
off comms and get your ass up here.
How dare you
Yeah.
tell me that what to do? I swear to God, I'm gonna leave you one of these days.
Oh,
Just leaves the
Anya
button.
goes, you.
I said get off comms.
Alright, so we're putting out fires and we're starting new ones.
Basically.
That ain't never stopped.
Let me get another piloting check. We'll say you don't have to
Hell
do
yeah.
the -4, Dale, because Seda would be able to assist you.
Oh, that's his assistant just pumping me full of stuff to get me unfucked.
Yeah.
Pilot.
Just like dumps.
Hey.
This time the storm is getting worse as more and more crats are appearing in the drift engine in the drift space around you.
Do I find it wise to just hop out of drift at this point?
You can't.
Okay.
You do not have control
Sure.
over your drift engine.
Got it. Cool. 2PK. Let's go, baby.
Cool.
Go.
You are able to successfully, however, ECO, Dale, and Seda, with your combined might, you are able to avoid several different energy strikes from striking the ship. The closest one actually manages to kind of bounce off the ablative armor, not taking any damage to the ship itself.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Nice.
you do manage
Hey.
to avoid that.
I am gonna look over at Dale and give him a fist bump and just go nice.
I'm done telling you, we got this, boys. Bet they pilot in this sector.
All right, everyone downstairs.
Yeah.
You guys put out the fires using the last little bit of the extinguisher to put out the fire. And now you're left with the damaged drift engine. He's sitting here before you. So you see the actual connector that connects it to the power system that controls the ship's current is severed. It's completely severed. So you would have to try to rip some wires out of the wall or do another, or try to find some other material that could serve as a conductor for this.
Can Anya would like to get on comms and be like, Dale, do you perhaps have some spare wires for us to reconnect the drift engine?
Yeah, Jimothy, go where I was installing a cup, and there's some wires underneath the thingamadog.
Why
Yeah,
the hell
shut-
would I do anything after the way you just talked to me?
Don't do it for me. Fuck me. Do it for Anya. She ain't been nothing but good to you.
Oh, you right. I'll take care of you, sweet baby.
You right. You right.
You right.
You right.
I'm coming, darling.
Just make sure you say thank you. She's
Thank you.
hard on manners.
Yes, no thank you, Miss Jimothy.
Oh, it's a painter. As she comes, the drone brings up various scrap metal wires and tubes.
Excellent.
Oh, this is awful. Whatever, I've got something to work
We
with.
have duct tape, yes?
You can,
It's always
if you want to fix this, you can attempt an engineering check.
Let's go.
Alright. That's an 18.
Engine, an 18.
I assist.
You assist, so you would give him a +2.
Yeah.
A 21. You are able to restore basic functionality to the drift engine. So you're able to divert power, and you see now the Reta still looking at that panel. You see a little bit of the main power of the engine is being diverted. Now, what you could do with this power, you would not know unless you were to look at the control panel for the ship. But you know that it is getting some amount of power.
So that's what I can see, correct?
That's what you can see, yeah.
Okay. Okay, we don't have full power back yet, but we have something we can do something with, I assume.
Well said, Rekka.
So, let's see. Can we do with this information?
So, can we try to... Do we need to do more to the engine, or is this going to be enough to do whatever the next thing we need to do is?
You would not be able to tell unless somebody were to go to the control panel.
Where is the control
of
panel?
the computer?
Oh.
Isn't Dr. Satan
So I
at
pressed the button on the wall
Oh.
again. Seda, we need you at the computer again.
Yeah. As soon as I get the opportunity, I mean, I'll go over to the computer, absolutely.
Yeah. You go to the computer and you see now the power is approximately 40% of the drift engine, max capacity. So with this, really the only functionality that could be restored would be to safely shut off the drift engine at this point.
Engine hits a button. We're gonna have to shut it off.
Which is the button again. Dale, how do you shut off the drift engine without boom? As he's kind of like swaying while he's standing there.
Without boom.
Well, you see, I got the red button, and I got the trigger that makes it pop back up. You know, because I push it down to engage it. Do I feel like if I disengage the engine that we'll fucking die?
No. You wouldn't die. You would just be ripped out of the drift in not the final destination that you set.
That doesn't sound super.
Okay, so I'll say I could rip us out, or we could ride or die until we get closer.
I mean, we could stop, make repairs, and then go
Well,
again, or...
we don't know where we're gonna pop out. We might just be in bumfuck nowhere. And
Yes,
it'll be a long time till we reach where we need to go.
Okay.
Seems to me like
I don't know if we got enough food.
the valuable beginning of an adventure.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm gonna get on comms and just say, look, I trust the goddamn rat. We go. We ride this bitch all the way the fuck through. Don't turn this shit off. Don't
What
turn it the
makes you
fuck off.
trust him?
Okay.
Just don't
Well, I
worry
ain't
about
never
it.
hear-
Goddamn man, goddamn it, you're just gonna see, you're just gonna hear you still talking. Goddamn man,
What about the
goddamn rat.
I'm not here telling y'all what we got to do, and I'm happy to take a vote. There are fates real bad that involve floating in space and not having enough food.
So
Yeah.
as they're talking about it, all Rekka really comprehended was ECO saying that he trusted the rat. So he's gonna turn around, and I have to ask Connor because I'm not sure. Would hold it together or overpower be what we would need to do in this situation to get the drift engine to hobble along to?
That's so it would be two different things.
Okay.
You could hold it together
Okay.
which would be a chat to just try to ride this out as long as you can.
Okay.
Or this would be an overpower where you try to surge it real quick to get to your location, but then have a damaged drift engine whenever you get there.
Okay.
So that's what
yeah.
you guys
Okay.
have.
So would Rekka be aware of how potentially dangerous or not overpowering the drift engine would be?
It would, because of the way ships were designed, you would know that it would just severely damage the drift engine if something were to go wrong.
Trying to think of which one he would actually do.
Overpower kind of feels like, I mean, if you're drunk and like you're here and trust the rat, I feel like overpower is sort of what feels like it. I don't know.
Dale's gonna vote for holding it together because he don't want nothing to break. But he is also willing to listen to people. I guess I could vote for him.
Ship is baby. If Dale says hold it together,
yeah.
we'll hold it together.
I'm like I said, I'm a team player and but I sure do love this ship. I don't want none part of her broken.
Yeah, and I was gonna say I kind of forgot about the relationship Dale has with his ship. So
I mean, it's a tough call. Like hold it together could hold it together. It's like your thing won't be damaged, but you might not get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How about we put it to a vote, and everybody speak your mind. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I can cry by myself, because Lord knows Jimothy ain't gonna help me there.
Look, I'm gonna let you know. If we get there and the drift engine is broke, we're gonna be stuck where we're at for a lot longer. So that covert mission we're doing, how the fuck are we gonna get out?
We're gonna have to scrub a lot of toilets. I tell you what, buddy. I've been through this before.
I don't believe there is deadline on this mission. Yes. So I mean, we could get drift engine fixed and then do mission. I mean,
True.
It's expensive, but
I, Dale, hereby vote to hold it together. Anya, what say you?
I mean, I think we should overpower.
Okay. Dr. Sada, what say you?
I say we cut the engine.
Hey, that's not. Have you been paying, Colton? Have you been listening?
Yeah.
Okay,
So you just think we should just float
you're
on?
offering an option, a new
Okay.
option.
He's saying
Wait,
drop
no,
out of the drift.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
thought
neither of the
that-
options that we were discussing.
As a separate.
That's a third option. That is an option that I did.
It is
That is
an
an option. It is a
I
third
did
option.
mention.
by the way, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's okay. That's
We have
one.
3 different.
So it's like
Okay,
so it's
that's
like
fine.
you won't be stranded in space. You will just have to use sublight travel.
Yeah, my worry is just being in the middle of nowhere and starving. Isia, what say you?
Overpower.
Overpower. All right, Minjun
Ugh, fuck it, overpower.
and Rekka.
Man.
Doesn't matter now. He's gonna go over and start fucking with the controls.
So overpower
All I'm
has 3
saying
of
is
the 5
everybody on
votes.
this ship gets a vote. So I just want to make sure that your voice was heard, sir.
All right. So
Oh god, I hope this doesn't go shitty.
you looking at the power panel, make an engineering check for me,
Ooh.
Rekka.
Okay.
Isia,
Still
you look
minus
over.
4.
Still
Oh,
minus
what?
4, unless
Wait,
they help you.
Wait, I mean,
Yeah, this would be the thing to help on because it's a fail state. Yeah.
Because I have Minjun and Anya right there.
Right,
next
but
to
you
me.
can only apply one type of bonus at a
yeah,
time.
there's one.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it'd be
I mean,
1
also-
plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be plus 2, so it's really just a minus 2.
Isia, you look over and you see Dale just hugging on his steering wheel, going, "I'm so sorry, baby. They're gonna do this to you, but we gonna fix you right. I promise. I promise you, baby."
Hey, we gonna give her a brand new dress. We gonna make her look even more
Damn,
beautiful, man.
He right. He right.
He don't look so good.
That's all I'm saying, man. Look at it as an upgrade, man.
You see that he starts to drunk cry, like the
Not
tear
even.
coming down his eye.
Oh
Naughty
my god.
drunk cry.
Distrusting.
In the immortal words of Dale Jr., hold on
Yeah.
to your buttholes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're fast today.
All right. Ooh, a 23. With that,
That ain't bad though.
you
That's a
see
good roll.
Retta move various wires together, connecting things, and you hear a voice from over the comms, diverting additional power to drift engine circuit. And all of a sudden, the two of you that are piloting, I will need you both to make piloting checks when we get back from the break. We'll be right back,
God
everybody.
Damn it.
Hey.
God damn it.
Anyway,
Blockchain.
then I says, "That's not where that goes, silly goose."
I hate when that happens.
And
Yeah, then
then
you zipped up your pants again, Hundale.
No. I broke the zipper.
Oh
You
God.
assumed he was wearing pants in the first place.
That's what I was.
That's
Yeah,
where you
that's
made the
That's
mistake.
a lot of presuming.
Why is my
he definitely has a
Discord?
Velcro fly.
That's
Why
a
is
whole lot better
my
than the
Discord
shipping
overlay
conversation.
I was about to say your chat icon busted.
What happened?
It finally gave up on our shit.
I'm gonna try.
It's because I yelled so loud earlier.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna move.
This is what happens when we overpower the drift engine, guys. Like,
Oh,
That's it.
it's like moving an image in a Word document. It's just everything goes crazy.
Check out your Streamlab OBS and all that good stuff. The way it's all
Yeah,
layered
I'm
and
gonna
shit. And
Uh-oh.
see if that did anything.
who died? Oh, she died. Oh, did you move her? Do we all need to move?
Thank you.
I have no clue what happened. It's just everyone is massive.
Same.
That's right.
Damn.
Big boys.
Oh. Episode 5, the Scuff Stream. Yeah.
I have no clue what happened. It just straight up broke.
It might be the actual like stream kit broke. Like,
Yeah, we're just gonna turn it off then.
Damn. Rip. It happens.
It happens.
Baloney.
So
All right.
diverting power to your drift engine. As you see now, the tracks that were in the drift begin sealing themselves. And you guys feel yourselves moving faster. And faster. And faster. And faster. And faster. And piloting check, the both of you. -4 for Dales.
yeah, I almost rolled.
Oh,
my
yeah.
highly need to check in Twitch chat. That was not in the right tab. Dale. Piloting. -4. Roll.
Ooh.
Oh.
He guys, he has tears in his eyes. Doing his best.
Aw, he's real upset.
We're driving very mediocre right now, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. With that, as you are trying to navigate the high speed at which the drift is propelling you, you lot all of a sudden are caught off guard as like a surge of energy kind of truncates you into a different path than what you were originally intending to go. Unfortunately, the high speed at which you are traveling means you have no way to really get back onto the original course
Cool.
outside of an extended stay in the drift.
Whoa.
But we probably don't think we can do that since we've already done the super boost.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you guys can certainly attempt it, or you can write it out and see where you guys end up.
I'll communicate to that. To the
You
people.
have, I would say, you would know you'd have about like an hour left
in the drift.
in the drift to
But
go like
that's
the
the-
original distance that you were planning to go.
Okay. So I'll communicate. All right, guys. Things are getting hairy. Either we can pop out and who knows where, or we hold on an hour.
So it would take you like at least another day in the drift travel
Oh, I'm sorry.
to get
A
back on
whole
course.
other. Oh yeah. It'd take a whole other day to get back on course, and that's a long time for that engine to hold out.
Yeah, I don't like those odds.
What would happen if we just left the drift now? What are we looking at? Like same thing as before, where we just don't know where we'll be and we don't know how long it'll take us to get there?
Yeah, we're basically at this point.
You would know.
We don't know where we're going.
Seda, you would see on the computer that there is a planetary body
Oh.
that you would be at if you continued on this path.
Yeah, I'll say we definitely boosted past a lot of where we're going, so we're going to be a lot closer than if we were earlier.
Yeah, so we could land somewhere, re-get our grips, and make our way.
We probably shouldn't do anything risky twice.
Let's take the vote. Dale officially puts it as get out of the drift. How about you, Anya?
Anya is also get out of drift.
Dr. Seda?
Let's get the fuck out of the drift.
ECO?
We're getting the hell out this damn drift.
Minju?
Fuck the drift.
And Rekka.
Damn!
The vote seems to be cast, so let's go.
I just want to make sure everybody's voice gets heard. You know, a good democracy. We hear every person out. Anyway, I'm hold on to your ass. I'm hitting the button.
As
He
you
gives
press the
y'all
button.
all about 3.5 seconds to brace onto something, and then he presses the little pop-up button at the bottom that unpops the drift engine.
Right. As the power is chilled to the drift engine. Looking at it, you don't see any major damage sustained to the drift engine actually after overpowering.
Nice.
But you
High
do.
fives all around.
Yeah, high fives all around.
Before you say the next thing, high fives all around.
Let me activate this scene again.
Since Rekka's still drunk, he's gonna go for the high five, and he's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
miss. And he's gonna miss, and your
No, I have
hand is gonna
4.
hit him in the face.
No, I got 4 hands. You have like
Oh,
4
damn.
different opportunities to.
Oh, so
not.
then as he approaches, he's just gonna kind of stand there and in like decision paralysis, trying to because
Yeah.
not only does he see you and your 4 hands, he also sees 4
4
other
more
yous
Yeah.
with 4 hands.
That's right.
Yeah, he has 16 hands and
Yep. Anya will just go to you with one of the hands, one of the high fives.
Yeah, I just hold the hand out. I
She'll
just
be like,
stand
you
there.
just stay still, and then she'll go boop, and she'll like, give you a high five, and then she'll boop you on the nose with her other hand.
So, as you guys stop and just rip yourselves out of the drift, you see yourself surrounded in a slow-moving sea of
sea?
asteroids.
Bwom, bwom, bwom.
Hold on. There we go. That's much better. You see these slow-moving asteroids sort of emblazoned with the light coming off of a small-looking desert planet. Low, not very large, maybe the size of a moon. As these rocks are sort of circling this planet in a slow celestial dance. Seda, you at the computer terminal, you do make a particular note. There is an incredibly high amount of radiation on the meteorites that are circling.
How far out are we till land?
I would say probably like 100 miles.
How
Time-wise.
Probably like 15 minutes to half an hour.
Okay, I see.
I would like to use my. We're in the pack system right now, right?
You believe so. You think. You don't know.
Okay,
You would imagine it would be.
I have a navigational map. Can I attempt a check to see where we are in the grand scheme of things?
Let me see.
I have.
I'm seeing what kind of role I want it to be.
Yeah, the
And
map
looking
grants
at
you
the
the map grants you a circumstance bonus to survival checks performed that worry in tiering task or piloting checks to navigate within the region detailed by them.
Yeah, we'll say you to make a survival check.
Okay. Do I have to -4?
Nah, not for this.
Okay, so I'll take the +2 from the item.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
25.
25.
I am going to send you.
Oh.
No, Tyler. I'm going to pull you into another channel, real.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Whoa. Oh,
shit.
whoa. Whoa.
All right, so let me make sure that
Look
my
at all you
volume's down on the
peasants stuck
stream.
here in regular chat. It sucks to be you idiots.
Right.
Ooh.
God, I'm lonely.
Dale, with a natural 20, looking at your star map, you see that this is not in the Pat World system.
Oh shit.
However, with that check, you're also able to tell, based off of info that you can glean, there should be no space like this anywhere between here and the Pariah Scepter. You believe that you have stumbled across some sort of pocket of space, potentially one of the fragments of this plane that got pulled into the drift.
Okay, so this is like one of the things where, like, because we were traveling through the drift, we may have exited onto part of the part that got ripped out of the drift.
Yes.
Is it possible that this piece is within the PAX PAX system?
It is an entirely separate plane.
A whole nother plane.
You are in an entirely separate plane.
Okay. I guess that's all Dale would naturally know about the situation then.
Yeah, you would know that this is like a pocket of space that should not exist.
So to exit, we'd have to go back through the drift.
Yes.
We believe so. Okay.
You would believe so. To exit this space, you would have to go back through the drift. Now, your navigation systems are working. Because of the way that the navigation system sets up is you have a point, and you just tell your ship to go to that point. But in terms of like your actual location, you are under the impression that you are in, we'll call this negative space. Like this is a region of space that should not exist.
Okay, that's super sick. All right, and I'll ask about the drift engine in the other chat, I guess.
Yeah. Hey friends.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We lost him for a second.
there we go.
There he is.
Guys,
Yeah.
I don't think we're in Akitone no more.
We never were in Akiton.
Yeah,
We
it's
never were.
you know, like
Oh, I see what you did there.
Saying, like,
It's like
You're not-
Kansas.
we are not in pack system no more. Yes.
Oh,
I think we are literally not in PAX system no more. I don't think we're in the
Uh,
Pariah system no more. I think we have been shot into a piece of the
Into it.
rift.
Oh, into
Uh,
the
hey,
ages of the universe.
Minju, Nanya, go get me a sit rep on our drift engines before we commit to
Thus
anything.
begins our epic adventure, as I said earlier. Of course.
Yeah, I'll be
yes,
right back.
the sun is a prophet. We're going.
Yes.
And
Hey.
check out the engine.
all right. So they went to somewhere. Where the fuck is Wrecker?
He was down there with them.
Yeah, I was down in engineering.
All right.
Since
Damn.
things seem to be stabilized for the moment and people aren't in mortal peril, he's gonna find his way back up because he would be more of a hindrance than an asset at the moment down there helping them.
Oh, as that's happening, I'm gonna look over at Dale. Give me a moment.
Yeah, you
I'll be
see
back.
that this is like the most focused Dale's been in a long time, as his mind is like racing between 100 different
Yeah,
things.
and we'll say you guys aren't going to be suffering the effects of the hooch anymore.
All right.
Sobering up.
So literally, as I just want to say, I am very displeased. As basically Rekka will probably be coming up, you're just gonna see me ECO just looking at Rekka pissed.
As I come up and I look up, and you said we're no longer affected by it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as he comes
so
up, he's gonna look up at ECO and go, "Oh, thank God, there's only one of you."
Are you drunk?
Nice. Not anymore.
Currently, I believe not.
Because I need to know like how hard I need to fucking hit you real quick.
Oh damn.
Because let me tell you.
Anya will call down from below. There is no need for violence. We are all
No,
in
you don't
this
hear.
together.
You don't hear it. You don't hear this. I'm not talking on
Alright.
comms.
Alright.
I'm not talking on comms. Are you aware? Are you aware of any point of our like history at all, like of what like androids were before we became recognized citizens at all? Do you know? Or do I have to remind you?
Oh.
I wasn't in participation for Android history class that I'm aware of.
Good.
I missed
I
that
didn't
down.
sign up for
Hey,
I
I
don't
missed
know
that
if you.
download.
I
Hey.
don't know if you recall, but I kind of awoke in a body on a planet that I didn't know anything about and had to try to not die. And that's
Fair.
kind of been my life so far.
Fair enough. So, as I tell you this, grit your teeth. Whenever
As you see his lips kind of open and he like clenches his teeth because he doesn't really understand what you're trying to express to him.
I punched the holy shit out of him.
Alright.
Yeah. And there's a reason why.
It's Teslan time.
Whenever you are given the opportunity to make a choice, you be damn well you'd make it, even if it doesn't matter. We had just been recognized as citizens not too long ago. We've just been given the right to have a choice. And I'd be damned if somebody is just gonna sit there and defer their fucking choice. You hear me?
Oh, as you kind of like see it dawn on him. Oh, I see. It wasn't about deferring a choice more so than the majority had already spoken.
I don't give a damn if it's one against many. You still say nay if that's what the fuck you feel like it. Your voice means something. That one voice could defer and make everyone else's decision change because you may have something different. If you never present it at all, you just go with the flow, you become washed away. Speak your mind.
Damn, he really do care.
It's I told you it's love. It's for love.
Rekka kind of stands there, and he's not speaking not because of like not as like a reaction to what you're saying. You see he's just sitting there processing what you're saying and like the implications past the immediate situation.
Yeah. So just give it some thought. But the one thing, even if you gotta fake a fucking decision, when you're around me, you make one. When you have a thought, you speak it.
As he just kind of stands there, you kind of see him like looking off to the side, like obviously like things are just running through his head, and he just kind of like very mildly, you see him like nodding as he starts kind of walking off a different direction.
Yeah. Well, I'll educate you on why sometimes they don't like the way we look. By the way, yeah, but don't worry about it. Still, fuck you for right now. Oh, and as I walk back to the pilot, the deck.
Okay. After that, What would the rest of you guys like to do?
Real quick, how much damage am I going to take from that hit?
Oh, this was love hit.
No.
Take damage from
No.
love
No,
hit.
that's
Emily, are you okay?
Love smack.
Colton, are you okay?
I don't
Do
hear
you need to roll an unarmed strike damage?
Colton,
Anya,
DM me if you need me to
listen,
call the.
Anya said that. Listen,
Wait, what?
that was my Anya voice.
That nigga's low.
He's not even listening. Colin's not even
DM me if I
listening.
need to call the domestic abuse police.
Oh my god.
I left a message and I left a secret message somewhere that you guys gotta find it. And decide.
Oh my god.
Hey, 3 sessions ago, Colton called for help and no one paid attention.
Damn. That's
Well,
fucked up.
Anya
When I
just
said,
walks,
"I
Anya
am the
just
sun."
opens a door, just boop, walks out.
What
Walks
I
out into
understood
space.
Really was, please
Walks
save
out
our
into
son.
space.
Please save our son. Alright, so.
Anya's dead, so.
Anya's
And
dead.
me too, I guess.
Yeah.
How will Minjin never recover?
I don't know.
Rip. I will never emotionally recover from this.
Aw.
At least you'll financially recover. You don't have the debt anymore.
It's true.
Yeah.
God, that's dark. Alright, what would you guys like to do?
We're checking out the Anya.
I want to play
Yeah.
D&D.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I would like to play the tabletop video game that we're actually playing right now.
Yeah, like I said, you're about
God damn it.
100 miles out from touching base on the planet.
I
The
guess-
ships around you, like I said, extremely high amounts of radiation, Seda, as you're reading the sensors.
Can I see if I can get more of a scan on this planet and see if I can find out anything else about it?
Certainly. Let me just see what roll I want you to make for that. I'm looking at the
It's
starship
usually
rules.
computers to use the scanner.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm just seeing which one of like the things would
Sure.
be the most correct in terms of like DC, you know?
Yeah.
Crew actions, captain action.
Yeah, because the last thing Dale said was basically like, "Hey, let's get a sit rep on the drift engines," and then I think he'll want to get everybody back in a room to talk over what he knows.
Yeah, go ahead and make a computer check. Seda.
Oh my god. My rolls have been good on those.
They've been pretty good. You scan it. You get. I'll say with that you can get a good amount of information. You're able to ascertain the size. It's only a couple hundred miles in diameter. The core of the planet appears to be very dense, giving off similar radiation signals that you got from the rocks.
Despite the radiation.
Do what?
Does it seem like people could live on, like, could people survive on it for a period of time?
Not without like suits or radiation shields.
Okay. So a very bad environment then.
Yeah, bad environment, toxic atmosphere. So if you guys were to touch down, you would need to be wearing suits. Basically for that. Atmosphere itself actually has a large amount of radioactive material inside of it as well, like the core. You think that the core of this planet maybe must have come from one of these meteorites, you would imagine, but it does show that there are signs of life on the planet in terms of at least plant life. So you think that there might be some like plants that have grown with the radiation.
Can we get the sit rep on the drift engines?
Drift engine is still functional. It did not short out.
Okay. I would say, all right, if everybody got their info, go ahead and head to the helm and let's talk some stuff over.
As you guys all meet back up in the crew quarters.
All right.
Excitement of the most recent series of events kind of leaving your body now as you're able to think a little bit more clearly.
All right, let's start with Anya and Minjun. How's the engines looking?
They're fucked.
They are roll
Not
a
explicitly.
roll a bluff check.
Oh my god.
I don't think we got to assess the engines.
Yeah,
Like,
we didn't.
That's what Connor was just saying.
No, that's what I was
We're
saying.
rolling?
Oh, okay.
No,
I
he
said
just
that
said that they're fine, and then you said
never
they're
mind.
fucked.
Never. It's like, well, the fire was bad, but they're fine.
All right, Seda, what info did you gather about that planet?
It is not very good for people. I do not think we will have an easy time dealing with it unless we have radiation suits that I am unaware of.
No, I don't believe. At least I don't have any.
I mean, the regular spacesuit would be made to withstand solar radiation, so...
Some amount of... Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
that makes sense, too.
I mean, I don't have any space suits other than, like, my armor.
I thought they're in the crew quarters, are they not?
Let me look.
I thought they come in spacesuits.
Let's see. You know, bathrooms, bunks, tiny galley. Not in the quarters. I'm looking through everything. I don't think we have any. So I'll go. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any on ship that I know of. Maybe Timothy knows something I don't. Connor, if you find something I don't know. But let me. So I've been scouring over my maps here, and what it seems like. Okay, so do any of you guys know how the drift works? Anyway, if you don't, when you enter the drift, you're going kind of through planes, and as you come out, you actually rip out other planes of existence that can drift out on the other side. I think when we fell out, we fell into a different plane or dimension or what you would call it.
Of existence, of like reality itself. So like we wouldn't even what?
That's a good question. I don't think I can answer. Regardless, I think the only way we get back is by hitting the drift again. And so since that planet down there is fucking, our engine seems fine. Either we fly around for a while to see if we can find anything else that's just hospitable here. But I don't even know if there's life here. Or, I mean, the only thing I can think of do is ripping ass, blasting butts, and trying again.
Yeah.
I didn't hear.
Is there any way to see if there are other planets even close enough for us to get to?
Dale would have the map, right?
Seda could attempt another sensor check.
Another 26.
Another
Nothing in the immediate vicinity. Just that planet that you see before you, the mysterious one that was there.
What's the immediate vicinity? Like, what is that?
The immediate vicinity is a bunch of the meteorites, and then that planet there that has the radiation and the like the twinge of life that he saw in the sensor. But that's the only like sense of life you get anywhere nearby.
Seems to be our only choice.
Or you could go back into the drift.
Yeah, look. Here's what I say, and we'll put it to another vote. But I think we spend as much time as we feel comfortable trying to make sure our drift engine's okay, and then just scooting away and hoping to make it out the other side of the drift into our dimension.
seems reasonable.
Does anybody oppose that thought?
No.
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 All right. Well, ECO and whoever wants just hold us in a stationary position away from all of the meteorites. Anybody who wants to help me look at this engine, we can do so. And when we feel like it's good, I'll take the helm and we'll hop, bop, Scott, and Dot and get out of here.
Boot, scoot, boot,
If you're going to do that, you would need to attempt an engineering check to repair the drift engine to a level that you think would.
Anya will go down with Dale.
I guess since there's probably a fail state here, I'll take the +2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Don't mess up.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my mom. All right, that's pretty good.
Let's see. 24. With a 24, yeah, you are able to, kind of take parts here and there. Certainly going to have weaker systems in other parts of the ship because of the need to scrape together parts from other systems. But you think that you get the drift engine into a workable state that could operate until you get to the main planet that you're trying to get to.
Okay. So Dale will go back with Anya to the main room and go, all right, I think we got her as good as we're going to get her. I'll head to the pilot, ECO, if you want to take co-pilot. Dr. Sada, if you want to hang out by the computers. We probably want to have Anya and Minjun by the engine in case anything goes wrong again. And Rekka, you can hang out on Jimothy and stay in the storage areas in case we need people to start moving people. Does that sound good with everybody?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
All right, everybody go man your stations.
Sure.
Cool.
There's something funny about Dale being the leader, and I know that it does make sense, the role distribution, but the small drunken rat being our unity.
All right.
It only makes sense in this situation.
I was
because
gonna
I'm
say-
sure-
It's a rare moment of clarity for Dale with the with everything that's been in threat or in danger.
Yeah, also just look at the party. I don't think it's that weird.
I mean, like, he knows for a fact of what's happening in this situation, but if you put him in any other fucking situation, he ain't gonna know jack shit. We're in his wheelhouse.
I think
This is Dale's ship, and we all have strengths.
It's fair. It's true.
And I also think Dale also has a heart, and he definitely believes in hearing everybody out. And he may not be the he's not going to in actual ship combat. He wouldn't take the captain role and do any of that, but he can kind of listen to everybody, make sure everybody's voices get heard, and things happen.
Who would take the captain role in the fucking ship combat?
Probably Anya, or Minjun, but we can talk about that in post game when we shoot the shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, we all engage and they all go on comms. All right, is everybody in position?
Yes.
All right, get ready to pop, Scott, Knot, and pop. He hits the red button.
All right, pressing the button. The drift engine takes a little bit of time to whir up. Much slower than it usually does, but eventually it does find enough power to lean you back into the drift zone. Now from here, you would have to re-enter in the coordinates for where you are trying to go.
All right, I had this written down from Anya. Thank God. It's 1 5 1 2 6 9 3 8 5 # enter.
All right. As you enter in the coordinates, the ship begins traveling along the vector laid out. You guys presumably, like I said, you would imagine it would take probably a day or so. Maybe a little bit longer, just at the slower speed that you're traveling because of the damage of the drift engine.
Yep. After we fire off, I'll go come say, all right, if you believe in a higher deity, it's about time to start praying. Jimothy and Rekka, you can stay in position, but Jimothy, you mind grabbing everybody some rations because we're gonna be standing for the next day or so.
All right, the Daniel.
So yeah.
So another day in the drift.
Another day in the drift. If there's anything you guys...
Just another day in the drift.
Yeah, keeping a close eye on the engine, making sure they don't explode again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Out with the engine. And she
Dale.
throw sweet nothings to it to keep it alive.
As Dale intended.
Hey.
Sweet nothings with encouraging words.
That's all she needs.
That's all she needs.
Dale, you would literally hear ECO literally say, "Sweet black butterfly, give us strength." That's the first time everyone has ever heard that. That's me praying to the deity that I serve.
Oh, cool.
No. Hey, man, that's good of you. I'm glad you believe in something. Good for you.
Yeah, it's the god of vengeance, by the way.
Oh my god.
Hey, man, everybody got their own core beliefs. I think
vengeance and righteousness, by the way.
Let me last another day so I can fuck up my enemies.
Yeah, honestly.
You're free to believe whatever you want. I just ask that you give me that same respect. And we hadn't always seen eye to eye. I just hope that you can.
Believe it or not, I give you shit because I actually like you and respect you.
Oh, bud, come on here, and he gives you a little rat hug.
Oh God, get the fuck off of me! None of that.
I'm backing up. That's fine.
Hey, we gotta work towards that, okay? If we're gonna do this, we gotta work towards that.
How about this? Next time?
New ship discovered.
Next time, I'm gonna ask permission. I don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Consent is key.
Absolutely, consent is sexy.
God. Oh my fucking god.
You said the last line, not me.
I did. I doubled down. I did.
Alright, so yeah, we have that moment and we keep cruising.
Alright. Does anybody else want to do anything that they might regret?
Isadale is what I'm gonna say.
This it, man.
A challenger ship approaches.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Yeah, wait till Connor kills us with all these literal spaceships.
That's
gonna be the final battle is us dying by our own ships, which is very poetic.
I mean, y'all just reached that was your level C friendship level cutscene.
That was it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So we
zoom in. After days of travel, you all can take a long rest.
Nice.
Punk champ.
Did those sweet long rest benefits.
Take a big nap.
That means literally fucking Rekka's punch that I didn't count the damage for heals up, by the way.
Well, and the fire.
And the fire.
And fire.
And the
Man,
alcohol.
you got the shit end of this stick today. You're the only one who got damaged.
Yeah. So, with a little bit of traveling, eventually you feel the ship starting to slow down in the familiar fashion as that of reaching the destination, taking about a day and a half. You find yourselves right on the outskirts of the planet Vertices, near the city of Alba, the Twilight town on the Twilight portion of the ring.
As we approach, Dale will get on comms and say, I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you for doing such a good job and keeping me and mines alive. My loved ones of the Intimidator and Jimothy. offer anybody who wants it a group hug in the helm before we dock. But it's up to you.
Absolutely.
Anya-
And like our like
Anya will
strolling
provide
through.
all 4 hugs. All 4 arms for hugs.
Oh my.
Yep.
Aren't you a big woman too?
It's probably just Dale, Seda, Anya, and Jimothy all hugging the helm.
So basically, aren't you hunching over hugging him since you're a big woman?
Or just pick him up.
He's floating on Jimothy.
Yeah.
It's like giving him baby pads.
All right. Well,
Bend down and pick him up, lift him up.
that was nice. All right. Well, presumably we're gonna try to dock in the harbor. As far as I know.
Right. Now this is putting you at a location near that. That is not an actual like regular dock that regular ships use. It's a private dock for corporations. So you would have to go, a few miles along the city to.
We'll be
to
near
land there.
where
Yeah.
the harbor is.
Yeah. It would be within the city of Alba for sure.
Okay.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Alba?
ALBA, Alba.
Like the
Alba.
like Jessica Alba?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alba.
I haven't
Can
heard
I-
that name in years.
Can I take some time just to look over the drift engine and see its current status?
Yeah. Looking at it, make an engineering check.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can help.
I'll take a help. I'll take a +2. That's fine with Connor.
Yeah. God damn, you guys have been rolling
Damn.
really good today. What happened?
Shit.
Today.
Where was
Hey,
well, you haven't.
Easy with Breck about to roll the 1, but other than that, we've been doing all right.
Yeah, you guys have been rolling.
I rolled a 1 twice.
Where were all of this during the one shot?
Where was it? Please.
No. Looking at it, I mean, it's still working. You know it's trying to break the next time you use it if you don't get it repaired.
Cool. As we leave the ship, I'm presuming this is a place where they'll also have like mechanics in
Yeah. So
stock.
the planet of Verces is a planet that is on the forefront of cybernetic technology.
Okay.
So they would definitely have drift engine that you could have repaired for sure.
Yeah, so I'll go out and say, "Hey, buddy, can I get a drift engine repair? We ran into some storms on the way in."
You see a Berthani standing there in some sort of workers' nomex. Verthani being this race of people that are sort of the main race on the planet of Verces, with this slightly olive green skin and these dark eyes. Looks to you. I'm sorry, you said you need drift engine repairs?
Yeah. I think it's working now, but I don't trust it to go more than one more hop.
I would have to assess the damage and then evaluate the cost. Do you have a rough estimate of the events that led to the damage?
Yeah, we're going through the drift, and we got struck by some drift storm lightning, and I think there was a power surge, and we managed to reroute some power and get it going, and it ran fine the rest of the way. But we also boosted it at a point, and it just seems like it's stressed to the max.
I see. This could be potentially quite costly.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, I was about to say, is this just his voice or is he actually sketchy?
I mean, yeah, made an insight check.
Is insight a thing?
Sense
Or is it
motive.
called this game?
Sense motive.
I'll let Anya do it, and Dale will be humbly ignorant.
Okay.
I want to do it too. Can I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a 16.
I got 15.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he seems to be like, he seems very matter of fact. Just like, yeah, we've heard of something like that happening before. He seems pretty straightforward on that.
All right. Well, you got a rough estimate of how much it's gonna hurt me?
A cost for something like that in the damage you described might take several days of repair. With the cost of labor and shipping of parts from other portions of the range, It would run you upwards of 4,000 credits.
All right, y'all get discounts if I scrub the toilets here.
No.
That's understandable.
Hey, you
All
know
right,
what?
well,
Tyler,
here.
You know what? Let me
no.
ask this. Let me ask this. Let me ask this. Let me ask this. How much would it also be to get an upgraded one?
Because of a
you
new
see-
drift engine.
Yeah.
Like replace
I actually I wanted to talk to Connor post game about ship upgrades because the way it works is a little funky. So
Yeah.
if you want to give an ambiguous answer here, we can talk it out.
Okay. That's fine.
The drift engine. It costs several thousand credits to install into a ship.
Nice.
All right. Well, we'll scrape up $4,000. I'm assuming you'll hold your collateral until we pay up.
Yes, we would impound the ship while the repairs are being made.
So
That's
we're
fine.
fucking stuck here. So
All
we're
right,
fucking
everybody.
stuck.
We perhaps knew this would happen.
Yeah, everybody, get your stuff off the ship. You know, we're gonna be on foot for a little bit, but we can make some cash. $4,000 ain't nothing.
Anya grabs her stuff and Teddy.
Hey, I'm gonna look at Dale and say, "I am the shit," and literally change my hand. I am the shit. Remember?
Yeah, I know, bud. He'll go, all right, Jimothy, go get her thing while I wrap up here. And you see,
Alright.
by wrap up here, Jimothy literally just walks to the front of the ship, gives it a big hug and a nasty sloppy kiss.
Aw.
Well, as he peels back, there's a definite wet spot where his mouth was.
Oh,
Slipped it some tongue.
All right, well,
Nasty.
let's go head on, guys.
Oh my god.
All right, with that information before you, you find yourselves
That
in the
is-
city of Alba, and I think that is where
no! Don't say the words.
we are going to end the session for the day.
Damn it!
Nice, good sloppy kiss in the day.
Yeah, it's a good way to end it.
It's a good way to end any
Nice.
day, really.
I was worried we weren't gonna get any sloppy kissing in this session. So I'm really glad.
Yeah, when Dale
We
didn't kiss
squeezed it
Isio,
in.
I was wondering if it was ever gonna happen.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dale is all about consent. Not once has he done anything that people didn't want.
That's true.
With that, we're gonna end the session. Thanks, y'all.
With that, we're gonna end. the
Goodbye,
campaign.
YouTube.
Bye bye.
Bye.